Hello, my little munchkins, crones, and sunflowers. I'm back because I said I wanted to do a reading on Jennifer and Jennifer. The Jennifers. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Affleck. And the reason why I want to do a reading on them because they are so fickle. First they together, then they're not. First they wearing their rings and they're not. They're going to be together, then they're not. I don't know what this is. I really don't. But I just don't know what it is. I don't know. I know that they're not right for each other. That we clearly see. But can they work it out? Will they work it out? I just don't because Ben just went out and bought us a $20 million home. Yes. Is that correct, baby?
Mm-hmm. In LA.
So I don't know. So I just think I wanted to just do a quick reading, nothing long, not to hold you, just to see if they together,
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer, I can call them Jennifer and Jennifer. Jennifer and Jennifer. What are they? Are they going to make it? It doesn't look like it. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't look like it that my husband our house is not sold and he went and bought another house. Yikes. That didn't include me.
Mm-hmm.
Did she go with them looking at that?
No.
How you know?
Because they said that he bought it amidst their divorce rumors, as well as I don't think he was wearing his ring in those photos that they saw.
Well, here we go. Jennifer and him.
Huh?
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Love. See? That seems like there is trying to become some kind of reconciliation. It seems like, because that's what the lovers is. It's like deception, lies, distortion, untruth. Something negative has happened between the lovers. And as you see, it separated them from their home. And so as you see the caduceus, that is there to show, and there's an angel in the middle to show, are they going to be mature enough to forgive and to move on? So this is what this card is. It's about, are they ready to make amends? Can they make amends? Will they make amends? Well, I see the king. And that would be from the past, I see a king. And from my present or what's going on, I see someone who has worked and just exhausted. Just don't know what else to do. Just don't know what else to do. Here I see, a queen. Someone that's very strong, very feisty, very opinionated, but all at the same time have their hands up I don't know whether to swing or what. Just hands in the air. Hands in the air, just as a surrender. I don't know whether to come down like this or just come down. That's what I see. Here again, that same thing with Jennifer. I think it's her. I think she just doesn't know what Ben wants. I think this is Ben. I'm thinking Ben probably go through, I want to work it out. I don't. I want to love you, but I can't. I just think it's Ben. I really do. And I think Jennifer Lopez she's got to be humiliated because I see swords and all of this blindness. She's humiliated. She would have to be. Mm-hmm. So she's humiliated. She did all this. She looked like a joke. And she's still holding her head up with it. And yet she's blindfolded. I think that she really wants it to work. I really do. I think that this is my hair. That's just keep bothering me. I think that she wants it to work. I really do. But I just think that it's been Jen. I think it's Ben. I do. I think it's Ben. And I even see her here, like saying, I'm willing to work it out. I want to fix it. I don't know if Ben has gone to the place of no return.
Okay.
Here, I see the accomplishments. I've seen that they do have good times. It's not a money thing. It just seems like with all the glitz and the glam and all of that around them, I think it gets in the way of their relationship. I really do. And if it was going to be a problem, it's like the kingdom. It's like whatever it is, they seem like they just can't get up. It's like the tower has fallen.
Okay.
The pretense, this is it. This is what it is. This is what we are. This is who we are in a marriage. This is a old relationship that's got rekindled. So it's like the old way came toppling down. It wasn't what neither one of them thought it was going to be. That 20-year break, everything was going to be la 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 la, and it's not. And so that tower has come down, and I think it leaves them with, how can we fix it? What can we do? How can I save my face? I've been humiliated. This is a mess. But how do you recover? How do you renew? Can they renew? Can they renew from this illusion that they got married under?
Okay.
It was an illusion. It was like 20 years. It was the best story ever told, and it would have been. But it just seems to be a sty in all of our eyes because it's a tragedy to look to, right?
Yeah.
So I want to know, was it a mistake in them getting back together? Well, what I see here, I see the queen and I see the queen. What I see with them is, this is what I see. I see, this is what I see. Can I be honest?
Mm-hmm.
I see that somebody put a spell on them.
Oh.
That somebody is against their relationship. See, because I see the queen, and you see that black cat?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody probably put some root or something that didn't want them to make it. Somewhere, somehow, somebody has put bad energy out towards this relationship. Could have been a lot of people, who knows? But whatever that crack is, because you see that black cat, and even though that black cat to me, it always, sometimes it symbolizes as a protection. But this time, it's not symbolizing as a protection. It comes off like somebody done put a spell on them or root. This is just my opinion. You know, everything I say is allegedly, but this is the best way I could do it. And you can put spells on people by speaking of them negatively
Mm-hmm.
and saying, I hope they don't make it. I wish they fall. People do things like
They
that.
do.
And if you have a crack in your relationship like they did, believing in an illusion and all of the things when Ben was drinking, those were so many cracks. So it's easy for someone to speak damnation and it hits. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I also see here somebody's a little selfish, a little hold back with the money too. I definitely see that. But I definitely see that this is the sun. And it goes back to the sunflower.
Mm-hmm.
So it just seems like Jennifer wants this way more than Ben. He's like, he's hiding. It's like, I think with all the stuff and everything's coming out and the things he see about her, I think he had trepidation. And I think that he hides a lot of his stuff. Maybe his finances. I don't think he wants to be open with her like that, like he used to be. I think something inside of him was broken or taken away, because I see Jennifer still want to flourish. You see, in spite of it all. You know, it's like, I don't believe I don't believe that she don't believe in it. I just believe that she knows this is bad for her all the way around. And that you see him, here is a man sitting there with his chakras closed, yes, but also closed with the material things, not willing to share with her, but so much. I don't know what this is, but I just think that somebody done spoke damnation over this relationship. I have to call it the way I see it. Now, you don't have to believe that, and that's fine with me. But that black cat is just staring at me and letting me know that it means to me, it just seems like it's really to Jennifer. It's the bad luck and the curse is at Jennifer, and he is a byproduct. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like somebody don't want her to be happy. Somebody, she done wronged or did something, and somebody seen that they done spoke against her in the spirit, in a spiritual realm. And I see, because as you can see, the sunflowers, she's fruitful, but we also saw that she haven't been pulling in the audience like that in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why she thought that if she get married to Ben, that it will all work out. She did. And is she still believing that? Is she still, because somebody done spoke evil against her, and Ben is guarded himself from her. But I gotta ask, is he over her? Remind me that. Is he willing to work with her? And did somebody put some kind of root or some kind of negative energy in the universe towards Jennifer Lopez? It looks like it. I see a lot of energy. I see a lot of creation, and I see a lot of energy. Yes, and right under her, yes, I see she's worn it off. She's trying to fight it, trying not to believe it. It can't. You gotta believe sometimes when everything go wrong. You like, this is bad luck. You would be like, or a Christian would know that, you know what, this is Satan.
Mm-hmm.
This would be something where you'd be like questioning, how is this happening? Why is this happening? Because I truly believe that somebody did something in the universe to her. I really do. And I think it affects her marriage, it affects her life, her children. I think that whatever, and by her having a negative disposition,
Mm-hmm.
the curse or the negativity was able to penetrate. Now, you may not agree with this, but this is what I see. And I'm being honest. That is honestly what I see. Because if you really look at it, other than that, it's just stuff not normal. Even if it was me,
Yeah.
I would be questioning this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely see, and also I see the emperor here, but the emperor just seemed lazy and tired and just seemed like, I ain't bothered, I'm tired. I'm tired. Here, when I see Ben, I see him as working again. I'm tired. I'm bored. I'm tired. Again, I see Ben with the finances again, saying, I'm covering my shackles. I'm covering me. Like I don't trust him. It's like a distrust or something about mistrust or help me. It's just see you in a different light.
Okay.
Don't have that. Something was.
You saw a different side of her?
Saw a different side, maybe. Saw a different side or something that just made him back off. You know, something he saw about her. And remember, these towers came down because he saw something and she saw something. And it didn't work. You have a question? I wanted to ask what?
Yes. Is Ben over Jen?
Is he over her? Is Ben over her? Should I lay another one? No. You see he's looking out here, and you see he's leaving behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it seems that he's over her, but yet they keep going back and forth with the ring. Why is the ring? The moon showed up. And I didn't even want to put it out there. So no, I think he's the one that really doesn't want it. I think that he might want his ex-wife back. I've said this,
You
right?
have said it.
Is Jennifer holding on to Ben?
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's a burden, she's holding on.
For dear life.
Huh?
I said for dear life.
For dear life. She doesn't want to let him go. See? Because no other man will do. I'm saving all my love for you. Again, just she believed in her marriage. She really wants this to work. So we got him at a distance. She is like, I don't want to let go. Let's give it a chance. Let's give it a chance. She doesn't want to let go. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. She feel as though this is horrible. She feel as though this is bad. She feel as though he did her wrong. She feel as though he owe her this. He owe her a chance. He owed the marriage. She feel as though, because this is justice. And so justice show up, that means you owe me a chance. This is too soon. Let's give it a chance. Let's see. I think it could work. I think that when somebody done shown you who they are, believe them.
Yes.
And it's embarrassing. But all at the same time, all this bad karma, somebody done spoke out against you, done spoke against your name, done as spit on your grave, and wished you nothing but ill will. They have spoken over you that everything you touch crumbled. And everything you touch has crumbled. You need to figure this out and make your peace with the gods, because somebody done spoke against you. And saying everything she touched, let it crumble. Don't let nothing she do prosper. And this is what is happening. And it just seems like this has been out there for a while that somebody spoke, especially when I found out that her concerts wasn't selling all the way back in 2012.
Yes.
So somebody has been speaking against her strongly. It could be her people.
Okay.
I don't know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
But am I right about it? Yeah. Yeah, somebody done spoke up negative against her. She's got to make it right. I don't know how. Turn your life around. Pray for forgiveness. Ask that, pray to your ancestors. Pray to show you you're wrong. And chill and just make your peace, with the universe, so things can turn around. What do you think?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a bold thing for me to say, but I have to tell you, the way the thing was looking at me, I was trying not to look at it, but it was like that and that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sunflowers and that. This is her holding. Poor thing. But I don't feel sorry for her. Why? Because I've heard how mean she has been.
Yes.
I've heard that she's been mean to even celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
So she needs to make her peace if she wants this to turn around. She's just going through what is it?
Dark night of the soul.
Dark night of the soul. And until she make her peace and figure this stuff out and do some good work, put some good karma in the earth. Because whatever this is, girl, you got people thinking negative. And it's not just a negative. In other words, you've done something that made that other person respond to you. So unless you apologize, I don't know what she has to do. Take a bath, go to church, talk to a priest or somebody, and a spiritualist, and see and get a cleansing. You need a spiritual cleansing, because this has been following you for a while. It's just amazing how it just came to the forefront when you married Ben.
Yes, it sure did.
You have a question?
Yes. Just to double check with Ben. Does Ben love Jennifer?
I'm sure he loves her. Yeah. I'm sure he loves her. I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure he loves her, would do anything he can for her if he could.
Okay.
But it's just not there like that no more. Her disappointment, maybe she was too pushy, too bossy. Maybe the way she treated all her other men, and I don't know what the core is, but I do know that she has charges against her spiritually, that something spiritually is going on in her. She's going through a dark night of the soul. And until she acknowledges it and what she has done to even for these things to fit in, because curses really can't work if you don't have enough, if you pure.
Right.
If you're clean and you pure. But if it's getting in and clearly, she done brought it all the way over here. The card even start off with a healing. They need to heal emerge, whatever that entails. And maybe she needs to just start being nice to people, no matter who they are. I don't know. But that's what I think. And as I said, I'm just a card reader. And I believe in these things. And I just believe that she done wronged and hurt. And now, people speak against you. It's negativity. And if you negative or if your soul ain't right, these bullets hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're spiritual bullets, but they hit. You understand? And they could just do just as much as damage as a real bullet. And I'm thinking that spiritually something is wrong with her spiritual man. And I think she's going through a dark night of the soul. And I think that in his brokenness, she brought it right on over there to him. And then they just been in this broken place. That's what I think. And I think that maybe he wants out. And maybe he doesn't know how. Or maybe she begs him and he feels guilty. And who knows? Who knows but them?
Mm-hmm.
They know. And it's not for me to know. But I do know is that she's going through a dark night of the soul. And I think he just wants to be free. And I hope whatever this is, that they both find out whether they're going to be together. Are they going to be together or they just going to be apart? I just want positive and negative cards.
Yes, please, because they're playing with us in the meeting.
I see the Magician. And I see this. What I see here is this. I just drew it to one person is like teeter-totters. Teeter-totters. That their mind is already made up. This is their mind is made up. They want out. And yet, they don't want to hurt her. They're hurt. It's hard when somebody loves you and you're hurting them. It's hard. And it could be a conflict. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do that make sense?
Yeah.
But it just seems like, I don't know, for this couple to make it, I just think that Ben is gone. I do. The cards look like she's holding on. And he's looking out. And I think the reason why he may hold on, because it probably pains him to see her cry. Yeah. Or to see that he hurt her.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe she said if you could just hang in there for just another year. We don't know what it is, but it definitely looked like Ben has turned his back on the relationship. And I do feel as though he had feelings for her still. And I think that Jennifer don't want to let go. That's what I think. And maybe if she found someone else to get under, she probably could. Well, that's all I have. How was that?
Yeah, that was good.
That's all I have. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It was just a quickie to just see where they are. They're in the same bad place. But I do feel as though that he feels bad. And I think that he feels bad about seeing her go through this. And if I would have a heart. And maybe that she just asked for 6 more months or the finishing of a year. We don't know. but it just seems like it just seemed like Ben has moved on. Not out of the marriage, but just seemed like this is where he's probably not wanting to be. And he could just be feeling like, maybe I'm just best to be alone for myself right now. Maybe he's seeing himself, maybe he's not even fit to be married.
Oh, okay, that's always a realization
It's always a
too.
realization. So with that being said, take this as it resonates. I just think that Jennifer's going through a dark night of the soul. I think that there's karma being played in this, and I think that it has to deal with her personality. And I think that until she can fix it and get deep inside of herself, I think it's going to hurt. It's going to still hurting her until she can begin to really talk to someone and get to the root of it, and not be so mean and disrespectful, even to your peers. Right?
Mhm.
So with that being said, again, if you enjoyed this reading, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We really, really need your subscription, and we need your thumbs up for the algorithm. If you enjoyed this, please, if you got this far, please just boop, just a thumbs up or do. And we'll thank you in advance as always. We love you and we really appreciate you. Sunflowers!